funk, thoughts deep, boys steeped in the depths that he sunk. Big stress, depressed in the middle of fall. Sky gray, I late in the thick of it all. I wonder, how long can a human survive just staying alive or carrying the rest of the tribe? Waiting for the day to arrive or struggling dies, and I be doing way, way more than getting by. So why? Cop myself a cup of coffee, sip of water in it softly, cleansing me of stress I hold. Hey, cop myself a cup of coffee, sip of water in it softly, cleansing me of stress I hold. Realize life is so much more than just living a day. Every day I can sit and reflect and breathe and connect to myself and know that I've been given. See, giving up is not an option. So when I'm looking at gray skies, I'll be adopting a new way to deal with a test. Lord, relieve me of stress, to bring me looking like when blessings drop in. And so I got myself a cup of coffee, sip of water in it softly, cleansing me of stress I hold. Water in it softly, cleanse me of stress I hold. Hey, here we go. Yeah. Let's do this. Y'all ready? 1, 2, 3. In times of test, let no harm beset me, oh my Lord, oh my Lord. In times of test, let no harm beset me, oh my Lord, oh my Lord.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are live. We are live for tonight's podcast. Thank you for tuning in. I am Urban. Happy Friday to y'all. Happy Friday, happy Friday, happy Friday. Sure my sound is straight. Yep, we good. All right, so appreciate y'all tuning in to tonight's podcast episode. Yeah. As y'all see with the title, we're going to be talking about God again. So ain't no problem. We have the conversation. Before we get to the main topic tonight, I do want to shout out, to everyone who participated in my 1500 celebration show. I appreciate that a whole lot. Where you was actually there at the show, or you probably caught the replay of it. You know what I'm saying? Salute, thank y'all so much. It was people that was reaching out to me. Congratulate me for reaching 1500. I thank y'all so much for that. And just like I say, we're at 1500, but we're on the road to 100. All right, so, and it's going to happen. So let's be staying tuned to that. All right. Also, make sure that you tune in to tomorrow night, because as y'all know, tomorrow night is Lit Saturdays. That's when Urban be doing this DJing thing, and we turn this into the House of Urban Lounge, literally club, a literal club. So tune in to that Saturday night. So I normally start at 11:59 p.m. Central Standard Time. So it'd be best for you to set your notifications. All right. So when I go live, even when I go live on my podcast, it's better just to go ahead and set your notifications. That way you'll know that I'm actually live on air. All right. So enough with the house stuff. Let's go ahead and jump into this podcast today. Now, this podcast was sparked because those of y'all who was following me, right, I recently did a show talking about God and stuff, right? And so I was basically just explaining people about my religious beliefs and stuff, you know what I'm saying? And a part of that, I ended up doing a short, right? And this short, I was talking about who can relate to how the way I was feeling about, the whole concept of God. So I'm going to present this short to y'all, and we're going to dive right into this, and I'm gonna give you my perspective and everything. So yes, I'm fixing to do a review on me again. All right. So let's go ahead and jump into this short. All right. So this the short that I had posted. All right. So let's hear what I had to say about this. Hold up, no audio. Give me one moment. Give me one moment, y'all. Do, do, do. All right, we should have audio now. Out there, the stuff right there. Hold up. Okay, so why is it only a certain type of people could see God, but none of us can see God? So what's wrong with this picture? So you mean to tell me that God created us in he or she likeness and stuff, right? And also God say that he love us stuff, right? But he don't love us enough where we can't physically see God. You only have only a select amount of people to see God, but God say that he love us. That's like me being a father and telling my children that only you and you could see me. The rest of y'all can't see me no more. No. You just have to believe that I'm here. But even then, that should make you think about that and stuff, right? Like, hold up, okay, so why is it only a certain type of people could see God, but none of us can see God? So what's wrong with this picture? So you mean to tell me that God created us in he or she likeness and stuff, right? And also God say that he love us stuff, right? But he don't love us enough where we can't physically see God. You only have only a select amount of people to see God, but God say that he love us. That's like me being a father and telling my children that only you and you could see me. The rest of y'all can't see me no more. No. You just have to believe that I'm here. All right, so, but even then, that should make you think. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. So the whole premises of my claim was this. People claim that, that they actually seen God, right? But the only type of people that make this claim is, what the Bible consider as the quote unquote elect people, right? So out of the billions of people on this planet, right, there's only less than a handful of people who actually literally seen God. So my claim is debating the fact that these people is full of bullshit, that they never seen God the day before their life. In fact, no one have not seen God the day before in their life. The only time when people say that they seen God is through their mind. That's the only time when people say that they seen God. It's through their mind. People will relate to seeing God in their mind as a spiritual experiences because people relate the mental and spirituality, right? But the mental and spirituality is one and the same. It's the same as that thing, same as that concept. So the whole claim of what I was saying was that, look, no one has not seen God, right? Then even if people were to see God, right, why is it that God only allowed he or she self to only manifest to a certain group of people, and that's it, and not nobody else? Because it would make sense that if you are God, if you are omnipotent, if you are omnipresent, all knowing and everything, right, it would make better sense to manifest yourself within everyone. Then that way everyone not only would just simply believe, but they will know without a shadow of doubt that you exist, right? And so that was the whole purpose of my claim that I was making, is that it will make better sense for God to manifest himself. Just like when I was giving the example about me being a father. See, my children know that I'm their father is because they could physically see me. They physically see me every single day. Even if I were to pass away out of this existence, right, they still would know that I was their father because they saw me. That they actually saw me. They had some type of interaction with me. Then I also was refuting the claim where people were talking about, well, you just got to believe what you got to believe. We're like, okay, since we're saying that people have to believe, what if I were to tell my children, or matter of fact, what if you were to tell your children that, hey, I'm your parent, but you got to believe that I'm your parent, but I'm not going to be there for you. But I want you to believe that I'm there. Or as they say, you got to have faith that I'm there. So I was refuting that claim for the simple fact that it doesn't make sense to even say that. Because just like you said, seeing is believing. If God really existed, right, common sense would say that if you physically manifest yourself into the reality of where we at, that everyone will, without a shadow of doubt, know that you exist. It's just simple common sense. But instead of people understanding where I was coming from, right, this is where we at in this live today. Because it's not what I said, right, on the short that I made, but it's actually the comments, all right? So it's the comments that I want y'all to look at tonight. So look at here. I'm gonna blow these comments up. Look at here. What y'all pay attention to? Matter of fact, let me move myself out the way so y'all could focus only on the comments, all right? I want y'all to focus only on the comments, okay? All right, so look. This is what people were saying about this, okay? And I hate it when people do this to me, all right? But check out the very first comment. Very first comment says this. Brother, the only reason why you can't see God is because you don't focus on God. It's really, really simple. Every person in their self-conscious mind knows that he's there. Nobody take time to build. Fool wrote a whole paragraph too, by the way. Why was that? No one take time to build a relationship with them. It's like you on the street, brother. You see a homeless person, but you pay them no mind. You see somebody who goes down to get hurt, and you just walk right by them. That's the same exact concept that you are doing to God, that I'm doing to God by me saying what I said, that I'm doing. So basically, this person is simply saying that by me making this claim or this statement, it is as though as I'm sitting up here knowing God, I'm treating God like, how people treat the homeless people. I'm treating people like how, we treat each other when somebody's in trouble and we don't go and help them. I'm treating God in that same concept. That's what this person is saying. Not knowing that this person don't know nothing about me. This person don't know what I do with the one homeless, which, to be honest with you, let's talk about it. This person don't know that I have countless time helped the homeless. I have countless times knowingly helped the homeless, the ones who be out in the street panhandling and stuff, where I don't necessarily give them money, but I give them food and, different things like that. Not only that, I have showed up to homeless shelters where I volunteered at the homeless shelters, where I help volunteer to feed, the homeless and encourage them. But this person don't know that I do that. This person only assuming that only because they want to refute what I'm saying about God. And even on this second part, it's the same concept where you see somebody in trouble and you want to help him out, which this person don't even know that I do that, which I do. There have been plenty of times where, matter of fact, I think I told y'all this story before, where and Mrs. Irby actually got mad at me about this, but there's neither here or there. But there was a time where I had came back to my neighborhood, right? And I was just chilling. And matter of fact, I was I was recording a video, right, in my neighborhood. And I just so happened seeing that it was these two dudes who was getting ready to fight each other over a female. So guess what I did? I had stopped my video and went and intervened. Now I don't know these dudes from a can of paint. I don't know these dudes. I don't know these dudes. I never seen this dude day before my life until I interacted with them today. Well, on that situation, all right. So everybody get ready to fight each other. So right, they was getting into the face by getting ready to fight each other. I got out of my car, got in between them, and told like, bro, what y'all doing? Chill. What y'all fussing about is not that serious. It's not that serious for you to physically hurt each other. What are you doing? And the only reason why Mrs. Urban got upset with me about that because she didn't want me to put my life on the line like that, which I get that. I understand that. But at the same time, that is how the way I am. Especially me being, have this leader mindset. You know what I'm saying? So yes, I have did it. I have helped the homeless. And I have intervened when people needed help. I have intervened and helped people. But this person who put this comment up here, this person don't know that. They don't know I did that. They just only assuming that I don't. And the reason why they assume that is because, and this is part of me being analytical, being a Sigma male, the only reason why they say something like this is for the simple fact because they are the ones who don't do it. They the ones who don't pay attention to the homeless people. They the one who walk over the homeless people and don't help them. They are the one who see, they, allegedly brothers or sisters fighting and they just keep walking the other way. Some of them will sit up here and want to be bold enough to record it. Oh yeah, world star time. But I don't. But then again, this dude or whoever this dude, woman, I don't know. I don't know. You'll never know on YouTube. So then they had the audacity to sit up here at the very end and said that my argument, here it is. It say, your argument is quite poor. Like, what the hell? My argument is quite poor. But your argument was even worse. And to be honest with you, my argument was not poor at all. It was actually a valid argument. And I gave you a valid analogy too, to back up what I was saying. But this person argument, this person claim, this person analogy was horrible. I'm just saying. I'm just being real about it. I'm being real about it. Everyone who's tuning in right now on salute tonight. And on Constance on dinner was scrumdiddlyumptious. Thanks for asking. Dinner was scrumdiddlyumptious, and I got leftovers too. So, but yeah, so that's what this person is saying, right? And this other person, they saying these people are lying to you that they seen God, which I know they lying. I know they are. You have to tell me because I know they are. No, I'm telling you, no one on this planet has ever seen God before. I don't care how the way they put it. And the closest way how they seen God is based on what this dude said earlier. Is through what? Like I stated earlier, through the subconscious mind. So when you see God in the subconscious mind, that means that you never seen God ever before in your life. That means God is in your head. That's it. This is what it means. But you never seen God before ever. That people set up her cap and set up her say, well, you need the Holy Spirit, brother. You need the Holy Spirit to see God. See, that's what you're lacking. It's the Holy Spirit. You're lacking the Holy Spirit. But the Holy Spirit is part of your subconscious mind. So therefore, you still have not seen God. No one has seen God. I haven't seen God. No one. People who are looking at this live, you haven't seen God neither. Talking about physically. Just like even right now, how y'all physically are watching me right now on YouTube. You could tell that I'm here because I'm talking to you. I'm interacting with you. It's not through your subconscious mind that you see me. It's through your conscious mind. It's through your eyes that you see me. It's through your ears that you hear me. It's not subconscious. It's conscious. So once again, my claim was that would it make more sense since God is saying that God is all knowing and, you know, all these good old things and stuff, right? Would it make better sense for God to be in our conscious mind where we could consciously see God every single day, interact with God every single day versus pretending? That's my whole argument about this. Because if that be so, a lot of things that happen in this world, on this planet, would no longer happen, such as crime, such as bad decisions, such as bad relationships. All that stuff will no longer exist because people know that it's a God literally there to place judgment on them. The world would be a totally different place to live in. We wouldn't be worrying about sickness. We wouldn't be worrying about none of that stuff because we know God is here. And we know since God is physically here, all we got to do is go to the source, which is God, the Father, right? And ask for healing, ask for prosperity, ask for all these different things. And it'll be granted. If God was physically, consciously here. But since God is not physically consciously here, and the only rebuttal that these people have is that, oh, you know, it's in our subconscious mind or it's through our spirituality and stuff like that. Nah, bro. Nah. Constance said I ate a bougie dinner like hell I did. Yep. I'm telling you that's what I do all the time. But I just like I stated when I was at that restaurant, it'd be a lot of times where I either go out by myself or be me and Mrs. Urban. Now we be doing the stuff for at least like twice a month, like actually go out and to dinner and stuff. But I just don't record it. You know what I'm saying? So this time around, I just decided to record it for y'all again. So. Cause like I say, we on YouTube and you know what I'm saying, I'm not on here to try to get people to think that, oh, Urban just think you all that and whatever, which in reality I really don't care. But you know how it is where some people they display their life right to try to prove that they're better than other people. All I'm saying is that when I do stuff like this, I don't do that to try to say that I'm better than people. I just do this because this is the way I am. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. But let's get to these other comments, all right? So this other one down here, right? I'm going to have to fix this. But this other comment down here, this is the most important one right here that I want y'all to pay attention to. This one down here. This dude with this long essay. Let me pull it up. All right. So this other comment right here, This is going to be the main focus of this podcast, all right? And once again, I hate it when people do this to me, all right? They like to try to belittle you like it's something wrong with you, which is not, ain't nothing wrong with me. It is not nothing wrong with me at all. So this person here says this. You're confused. You're confused. First of all, I'm not confused about nothing. I am very intelligent and I know exactly what I'm talking about. I know exactly what I said and how the way I said it. It was no lack of intelligence whatsoever about what I stated. I said what I said. But this person said, you're confused. Trusting God is called faith, my brother. And that's another thing I hate what these, these allegedly Christian people do is where they say per one call you they brother and stuff like that when they don't even know me. Oh, my brother. To try to be quote unquote nice or whatever the hell they doing. I don't know. But my brother. I like, man, I don't care if you call me your brother or not. I don't care. That doesn't bother me. But he said, trust in God. It's called faith, my brother. And this is a claim that a lot of these Christian people use all the time to try to prove God's existence. They use this same claim every single time. Like this is a valid argument. But here we go again. Can you see the earth? Yes, I can see the earth. Everybody can see the earth. You know it's there, right? Yes, because I can see the earth. Because we could actually see it. Yes, it's been tested and proven that you can see earth. You can see the manifestation of it. But continue. Ask yourself, where did all these things come from? By choice, by chance? Maybe. It does happen because it is. Have you ever thought about that? That it necessarily don't have to have a God complex about it. That things does happen because it does happen that way. Without no type of explanation, You're telling some atoms or whatnot exploded, created planets, our complicated bodies and nature, etc. Quit thinking simple-minded. Faith, my brother, faith. Oh, goodness. So, let me ask y'all this question. And I'm pretty sure these people, they're going to want to see this live again, right? I'm going to ask this question to y'all, all right? And I'm going to cut this into a short, too. I'm going to cut this to a short. All right. Here's my question. All right? Who created God? I'm say that again. Who created God? If we are basing our argument on the claim that God created us, right? Then we can also base the same claim on who created God, because something had to create God, right? Something had to create God. Or y'all would say this. Y'all say, well, God is just is. The moment that you say that God is just is, you just agree with my original claim. You just agree with it. Because that's exactly what I just said. Everything is because it just is. We don't know how atoms became atoms. We don't know how we became man or the first man on the planet or whatever. We know allegedly how it happened. But we don't know. It just is. We don't know how air is air and how air work and oxygen and stuff like that. We could assume, we could make hypotheses and different things like that to assume that it is, but it just is. Why the answer can't be it just is? That even if you agree with that, saying that God just is, that means that you agree with what I'm saying. That means that you have refute your own argument. That it just is. Now, am I saying that on God just is? No, I'm not. But people, especially Christian people or religious people, that would be their number one go-to. They'll say, it just is because God just is. So if that be the case, who created God? Who created God? Where did this whole concept about God came from? Because it had to come from somewhere, right? Based on the claim and the argument, right? Where this person talking about the universe and stuff like that. Why not the universe and stuff happen? Because it just happened. What's wrong with that? Even then, I'm not even sure if there are universes is because I've never seen the universe. I only seen assumptions about what people say about it. I don't know if it's planets out there. I only see what people assume. Where they're making assumptions about it, but I never seen that. I never been up there in space to see if there are other planets or even the moon or the sun. I don't even know if the moon and the sun is for real. That could be a hologram up there, for as I'm concerned. I don't know. It could be a hologram. I don't know. It could be the Matrix. I have no idea. I don't know if we have 9 planets in the solar system. I don't even know if a solar system even exists. I only know based on what was being taught to me. That's it. Based on theory. But I don't know. They're saying there's black holes. They're saying there's galaxies on top of galaxies and all these different other things. How in the hell are they able to get this one little piece of equipment to look up into space, to look that far down into space is beyond me. So y'all, hold on, let's think about this logically, right? So you mean to tell me that these people created this little piece of technology, right, where you can look up into the heavens and see all these planets and stars and galaxies and solar systems and wherever the hell that's up there, comets and all these different things like that. You mean tell me they developed this type of technology, but we still don't have no technology to cure cancer? Like, what the hell is wrong with that? Yeah, we created this advanced technology, but we can't heal you. They got all this advanced technology and we haven't figured out how to stop us from aging. Got all this technology. We haven't figured out how we can stop all these different pandemics. Like, we was just in a pandemic. We got all this technology. We can't figure out how to prevent a virus from attacking us. But we got a darn telescope that tell us that it's planets and stars and galaxies up there and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Make that make sense to me. Because like I say, it's based on theory to me. Because just like I say, I haven't physically seen none of these things. I haven't seen no stars, no planet. I can only see where I look up in the sky, and even the sky, I don't know if them really are stars or it could be a hologram. I don't know. I have no idea. I don't know when I look up in the sky, that's actually the sun. I don't know. It may not be the sun. It may be a black hole. I have no idea. Because I never actually been up there to see it. I have no idea. Or the moon. I don't know. I don't know if it's a moon up there. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if the earth is round or flat. I have no idea. I could assume based on theory. But I don't have no indisputable evidence that it is what it is. Which once again, that's case in point with this whole theory about God. Now, I believe that I'm very valid in me making all these different claims and argument about this, right? The reason why I believe that I'm valid to do this is for the simple fact because throughout my whole entire life, I studied this. I studied religion. I even taught this at a point in time, too. I studied this. I taught this at a point in time. All these different things. So I think I'm very valid to speak about this. You know what I'm saying? I think I'm very qualified to speak about something like this. But the one thing about it is that I'm the only one who's bold enough to see it from both perspectives and give my own personal observation about it. That's the only difference. Because some people be so brainwashed in their ways where they don't like to think logically about things anymore. They always go with whatever the social norm tell you to go with. They always go with whatever the group think leader tell you to go with, without questioning it. Then if you question it right, it's an issue. If you question it, it's something wrong with you. If you question it, just like what these people saying to me, oh, you're confused. There's something wrong with you. You're confused. You're so confused. God gonna deal with you swiftly. Yeah. Now, there's like I say when I was talking about this before, I'm not saying that, you know what I'm saying, I don't believe in God. I'm not saying that, I'm an atheist or anything like that. I'm just at the point in my life where seeing is believing now. I'm tired of all the hypotheses behind this. I'm tired of all of the assumptions behind it. It's either put up or shut up. That's how the way I'm feeling now. It's either put up or shut up. Because like I say, I can easily prove who I am without a shadow of doubt. But can people truly prove about the existence of God without a shadow of doubt, without going into a book that they call a Bible and reading all the scriptures to try to refute their claims, right? Which all that is nothing but words. I'm talking about indisputable evidence that God is hell. I'm gonna be real with y'all. Throughout my studies, I studied divinity, studying religion. Do y'all know that it is no evidence whatsoever that Jesus and the disciples ever walked on the one on earth? Do y'all know it's no evidence whatsoever that event ever happened? None whatsoever. Now they have recovered all these different type of scrolls. The Dead Sea Scrolls. They recover different manuscripts. What people wrote and stuff, right? But even within that, they have not recovered any bone remains of Jesus or the disciples or even John, Paul, or none of them. No bone remains, no nothing. Hell, I will say this. There is no evidence that Jesus or even the disciples had descendants, had some type of genealogy. Because if that be the case, you could especially with the technology that we have right now, you could easily go through the technology and find out who's unconnected to the disciples and Jesus, who's connected to that bloodline. And you could easily go and you could want to pinpoint them out. And that way, that will refute the argument whether if Jesus and the disciples were black or not, or white, or Caucasian, whatever you want to call it. But it's none of that is in existence. Now, that's something that make y'all want to think about. Matter of fact, I challenge y'all to do that. I challenge y'all to go research and see is there any people who's connected to their bloodline, and if they're living right now to this day. Challenge y'all to research that. Challenge y'all to research on it. Are there any type of remains of Jesus and the disciples and all the stuff there? Challenge y'all to do that. But I will tell you this though. Other things that happen in history, right? Like, all these different leaders like Napoleon and Hitler and all these other type of people, you can find evidence of that because they're at different museums and stuff. So you can most definitely find evidence of that. You can find evidence of Egyptian pharaohs and all this stuff at museums. You find evidence of that, but there's no evidence of a tomb where Jesus was at. There's only an assumption. There's no evidence of, the clothes that he wore. None of that. The only evidence that y'all allegedly got is a book that y'all call the Bible. That's filled with words. That's the only evidence that you got. So like I say, I'm well qualified to talk about this. But I believe that it's very distasteful, especially as people who claim to be Christians, right? I find that it's very distasteful for whenever a person wants to challenge y'all about your beliefs, right? That you want to be all defensive and you want to talk down on people like it's something wrong with people like this dude talking about you're confused and the other person up here while I'm saying some crazy stuff too. Oh, you confused. Oh, or it's something wrong with you, brother. Trying to pinpoint that there's something wrong with you when there's not. There ain't nothing wrong with you. You're just only being human. It's what you're supposed to do. Then in this conversation, this person also was having a dialogue with me and stuff, right? Talking about, well, you shouldn't question God. And I'm like, what the hell? Like, what kind of sick coat like crap is this where you can't even question God about if God exists or not? You shouldn't question God. If you question God, oh my God. And so I had to kindly tell this person, right, bro, sis, whoever you are, right, let me, like, what's wrong with that? You should question God. In fact, if I was God, right, I would want everyone to question me because that furthermore prove my existence. And on top of that, it is very narcissistic for me, or it's narcissistic even for God to even say that you can't question me because I'm God. Like, what the hell? But you designed me to question you. You're the one who gave me this intellect to ask questions, to figure things out. But I can't do that. To me, that's weird as hell and it's narcissistic as hell too. Because like I stated before and I'm stating again, that's exactly the behavior of what narcissists do. Because the narcissists don't want to be challenged. A narcissist don't want to be put on the spot. They always want to be in control. And that was the last part that I was telling these people who's going back and forth in this comment section about this short I put out. And that was the last part I told them. And they start commenting. Is that at the end of the day, religion, the whole concept about religion is designed for one thing and one thing only. And y'all need to understand this. It is designed for one thing and one thing only. And it's designed to control the masses. That's what it boils down to. It is designed to control the masses. Now, I would say this, for being, not only a Sigma male, but being, logical too, and the reasoning, I'll say this. I'll say religion has its good as well as it has its bad. The bad part about it is all the lies and the deception behind it. That's the bad part. The bad part is where people want to be free and they want to think for themselves. They'll sit up here and literally belittle that person and to put them back into that control. But, however, the good part about it, thinking logically, okay, the good part about it is that, to be honest with y'all, some of y'all are crazy as hell. Let's be real about it. Some of y'all are crazy as hell. So some of y'all need to be under control for real. Because y'all crazy as hell. Because if y'all not under some type of control, y'all would do the most craziest, diabolical stuff. Imagine. You'll just do it. Some of y'all would do it just because you just want to do it. Y'all sit up here, walk up and just murder your brother just to be doing it. Y'all walk up and sleep with your neighbors and stuff like that just to be doing it. Y'all will sit up here and go and rob someone just to be doing it. Not only because you're jealous of the person, because you just want to do it. So I believe that part of religion, right, were controlling people in that way. I believe that, yeah, because some of y'all need to be under control for real. Because hell, like for example, right now we're witnessing right now, even on YouTube. There's some people on here on YouTube that if you give them just an itch, they're gonna take a whole mile. They'll wild out with it for real. They will literally wild out. But I believe that, yeah, it got to be some type of order. It had to be some type of control for them type of people. Some of us, even though we know that we have common sense, some of us know that we have self-control, but we just choose not to exercise it. And there be others who have like severe mental disorders where, yeah, you need to be under control of something, bro. Sis. Because if not, you'll be wilding out for real. Be like Batman on them boys, but worse. Going around just murking everybody for no apparent reason. I'm justice. So yeah, part of it, that's what I'm saying, part of it, I get it. You know what I'm saying? Because some people, they need to be under somebody. This is the reason why also, see, I'm putting it on game too. This is the reason why when you go to church, right, you see that person, right, you be like, man, this person is crazy as hell. That's the reason why. It's because that crazy person really needed to be under something to control them. Because if they not under some type of authority or control, they gonna wild out. And y'all be sitting up here being messy as hell too, talking about them in church. You see, sister so. Yeah, she crazy as hell. Girl, do you know she used to be in jail a long time ago? Girl, really? Yeah. Y'all be sitting up here talking about them people too. That person snap on you, you be looking crazy. That is not of God. No, it wasn't of God, and you sit up here gossiping about that person. Wherever that person had going on in their life, it is not your damn business. But yeah, that's the reason why they be at church. Because they need to be under control. Y'all need to be under control. Some of y'all really honestly do need to be under control, to be honest. That's to be honest. Y'all need to be under control. Cause if not, y'all be wilding the hell out. I'm just saying. I'm just being real. So yeah, there's some benefits behind the religion part. That's why whenever y'all hear me talking about topics like this about religion, about God, y'all would never ever hear it come out of my mouth, right? Where I would literally say that you should not believe in God or you should not participate in religion. That would never come out of my mouth. But however, what you will hear me say is my stance on it. My particular stance on it is that I don't need religion. I don't need to be under somebody's control because I know how to control myself. I have enough common sense to know what is right and what is wrong. My moral compass is strong enough to where I could function without being under someone to help me under control, like how religion is. I don't need it. I'm good. But that is where I'm at in this. I'm comfortable with who I am. If I were to die right after this live, I'll be cool because I know where I'm at. I know where I'm standing. And I know that wherever it is that I done did, whether it's good or bad, I'm cool with that because I made the choice to do that. And I'm cool with it and I accept it. I accept the consequence behind it, whether it's good or bad. I accept that. And I'm cool with that. But just like these people who come in and stuff, right? I never told these people that they shouldn't believe in God. I was only speaking from my perspective about God. They can believe in God all day long. Even like y'all who are watching right now. If you want to believe in God, do it. Don't let me stop you. If you want to go to church, do it. Don't let me stop you. If you want to be a part of religion, do it. If you want to be part of a ministry, do it. Because I done did it. Been there and done that. I done did it. Been there, done that. If you want to do it, by all means, I'm not stopping you. I am not your quote-unquote God to control you. In fact, I don't want to control none of y'all, to be honest with you. I got my own issues that I'm dealing with in my immediate space. Shoot. Well, I'm dealing with being a leader in my household. That's tough enough as it is. Me being a leader in my household. Being the head, being the husband for my wife. And being the father for my children. That is enough for me. I'm good. I don't need to take on that and also trying to take on y'all too in the world. Forget y'all. Y'all got me like messed up. Just deal with y'all. I'm just being real. I'm just being real with y'all. I'm trying to deal with y'all. Cause talking about Urban, I can't with you. Now, Constance, you know they be doing that at church though. Be separate, gossiping like a mug. Cause I done seen them do it. Be gossiping. Girl, do you know that she slept with Pastor? Be messy as hell in the church. Like, man, shut the fuck up. Why you worrying about what they doing? You should be getting the word in. You should be getting the word of God in. So you won't be leaving from church cussing out your neighbor. So you can be under control. That's what you need to be focusing on. The hell? Focus in on this to that praise and worship music so you won't be going to work the next day trying to cuss out your boss. Focus in on that. Instead of worrying about what other people doing in church. I'm just saying. But yeah, like I say, I only just give y'all my perspective about how I personally feel about this. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm reiterating this again that I'm not telling anyone to believe how the way I'm believing, interacted and, all the stuff. I'm not telling you to do that. If you choose to do that, that is on you. But all I'm saying is this is where I'm at. That I don't need to be under no control under nobody. I don't need to be under no leadership under nobody. Hell, that's probably why I don't play fair with nobody, to be honest with you, because I just don't like the whole concept of me being under somebody. I got to, I have to know that I'm in control of, my life or certain situations in my life. That is me. You know what I'm saying? That is me. That's why I can't, do all these clicks and stuff like that. Even though I would try it, I definitely would try it. You know what I'm saying? But I just can't do it. Mm-mm. Even at my job right now, you know what I'm saying, where they want to do all these different things or different activities at my job. They be telling me to stop and look at them crowd. I mean, if you don't get out of my damn face, I'm just only here to make my money and go home. I'm not trying to do no group activities. I'm not trying to link up with y'all after work. I'm not trying to go to happy hour with y'all because I don't care about y'all like that. I'm just only here to make my money and go home. That's it. That's all I care about. That's the only reason why I signed up for. I didn't sign up to be friends with y'all and be part of group activities, icebreakers, going into meetings and stuff like that, with all this weird stuff. Just tell me what I need to do my job and I do my job and I go home. That's all I want to do. That's all I want to do. Because other than that, I would not be there. So now I'm not trying to hook up with y'all. I'm not trying to link up. Forget that. Get y'all niggas. I don't care. Because the only people I care about is the people in my media circle. I'm just being real with y'all. Then to be honest with y'all, I said this before. But it's even like this in this YouTube space too, where I'm saying I'm cool with my immediate circle and that's it. I'm not trying to be friends with everybody because I know me personally, that I'm not everybody cup of tea at all. I know I'm not. I know I'm not. Even though I'm cool with people, let me reiterate that. Even though I'm respectable to people, I'm not cool with folks, but I just be respectable. The only reason why I be respectable is because that's part of my moral compass to initially be respectable to people. All right, but if they step out of line and start being disrespectful to me, then heck yeah, I'm gonna meet them the hell with that same energy too. You be disrespectful to me, you getting a 0 of me. Don't even ask it. One last thing too before I end this on podcast. I just thought about this too since I said that. Don't y'all hate it when people be blatantly disrespectful to you, right? They be blatantly disrespectful to you. Then when you end up meeting them with the same energy, right? Don't y'all hate it when they sit up here try to flip it around as though it's you the one who got the problem and they don't? Meaning that, bruh, you was being all respectable, you was this and that, and now you meeting me with this energy? Hell yeah, because you was disrespectful to me. What did you expect? It's like they want to give you that energy, but they still want your positive energy. They still want your positive energy. It's like them trying to get their cake and eat it too. Nope. You meet me with disrespect, I'm gonna meet you with disrespect. But the only difference thing about it is that I meet people with disrespect on a different level than how normal people would do. I do it on a whole nother level. I'm just saying. And my level of disrespect is me straight cutting you off and not saying nothing to you and just be done with you. My level of disrespect is pretending that you never existed. That's my level of disrespect. Well, I pretend you never existed ever in my life. I don't care if we kick it for 20 years. Disrespect, you don't exist in my life. Ever. And I'll be cool with that. Like, say, Urban, do you know this person? Hell, nope, I don't know that nigga. I don't know him at all. Shoot. But yeah, like I said, I just want to share this on podcast with y'all tonight because once again, I want to show y'all these comments and stuff because I'm pretty sure they're going to be coming some more. And I'm going to want to clip this on video, turn it into a short. And I'm pretty sure I'm going to trigger some more people again to compel them to, quote unquote, save me. So it's all good. They gonna want to come in on her again, and I'm gonna give them my perspective, and we gonna have another live about it, more likely. So, other than that, I'm done with this particular podcast, y'all. Once again, tune in tomorrow night. Tomorrow night is on Lit Saturdays, where so I'm gonna be opening up. I'm gonna be DJing for y'all. Do what I do. So tune in to that. That show starts at 11:59 p.m. Central Standard Time. All right. So make sure you got your notifications set for that. All right. And also at the same time too, y'all, you know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing wrong with blessing the DJ at times. So if you want to bless me with a cash app, whatever, stuff like that, or whatever you want to do, by all means, do that. If you want to share me out, by all means, do that. I'm not stopping you from doing that. Go ahead. If you want to hit that like button, go ahead. I'm not stopping you from doing that. Even if you want to thumbs down my video, by all means, do it. I don't care. I'm not stopping you for doing that. So other than that, y'all, thank y'all so much for tuning in to this podcast tonight. And I will see y'all again tomorrow night for Lit Saturday Nights. All right? So y'all have a good remainder of Friday night. And y'all have a good weekend as well, too. If y'all tune in to the show tomorrow, yep, just have a good weekend. And I'll see y'all again. Peace out. Good night, Sour Patch. Good night, Sour Patch.